Yeah, hello friends. My name remains Abiodun Vike Smith, and I'm doing this video to show you how you can actually trade with the Bybit exchange. The Bybit exchange, of course, by now you should know it's one of the biggest and best crypto exchanges in the world where you can do so many things. And in my previous videos, I already showed you how you can get registered, how you can get this exchange, okay, and how you can also use this exchange to purchase or buy USDT, okay, and also how you can use it to sell your USDT into your local currency. Okay, but this particular video is meant to show you how you can use this exchange to trade other crypto assets. Okay, how you can make profits trading other crypto assets. Maybe you want to buy an asset like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other asset when the price is low, and you want to sell it when the price is high to make some profit, and that is called spot trading. And in the simplest form, I'll be showing you that on this video. So let's go through, okay? But before we go into that, let me show you, let me navigate. Let's do some brief navigation. You can see this is home. Home is where we are now, okay? Then next is market. You can see coming down here, you can see all those sub menus, okay? So then we have trade, we have assets. So let me pick it one by one. Now we are on home, right? So let's go to market and see what is there. So once you click on market, it's going to show you the market space, every asset and their prices and how they are behaving. You can see starting from Bitcoin, okay, to BBQ, to Solana, Ethereum, you can see the prices, the current prices as are now, okay, and their 24 hours change. You can see, so you can check every crypto asset here, and on it goes, okay? So that's that. Then let's check the next, which is trade, okay? This is where we are going to be actually be using. If you want to trade any cryptocurrency, this is where you come. Maybe you want to buy, you can see buy, okay? And if you want to sell too, you can see sell. And this is where we'll be coming later on, and I'll be telling you a lot about what you can do with here, okay? So that's that. Then let's go to assets. Is another place you need, okay? Assets, okay? So let's click on assets. Okay, here is the asset. Here is where you be checking your assets. It's like wallets where your assets are kept. Any kind of your asset, whether your USDT, your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, whatever kind of assets, this way they are kept, okay? But there are two segments here, as you can see. We have the funding and we have the unified, okay? And we have the unified. Now, whenever you buy any assets, okay? It first of all go into the unified account. Okay? Or if you want to trade any assets, you first of all must bring it into the unified account, okay? But if you want to use the wallet facility and keep your assets where you can take it out, or where you can easily convert into USDT and sell into your local currency, then it will be in the funding accounts, okay? And to play around these two places, all you just be doing is you'll be needing transfer, okay? But first of all, before I show you that, let's click on the funding. On the funding aspect, you can see this way it shows you all your assets. But on this particular account, I don't have anything here, okay? Maybe I only have this HMSTR worth of $0.35, okay? I just took out USDT here, okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum. So these are various assets, okay? So on that aspect, so let's go back. Then on the unified trading account, okay, then you can have some assets here as well, okay? You can see, all right? So let's go back. Let's go back. Now, if you want to move assets between this funding account and the unified trading account, all you need to do is use transfer. Use transfer. So let's click on transfer. Let's see. Maybe you have some money in the funding account and you want to trade, okay? Or you want to buy some assets. Then that means the money must come to unified trading account. So what you need to do is you come to transfer. So let's click on transfer. So once you click on transfer, okay, what happens is you can see it shows you from funding to unified. You can see this here. So it means your money is in funding and you want to move it to unified. Okay, but if your money is in unified and you want to move it to funding, all you just do is click on this middle button here. Let's do that and let's see. You can see that it has changed now. Just by clicking here, it has changed now from unified to funding. Okay, now let's take it back. Let's take it back by going back. Okay, still on the transfer button. Okay, I want you to really get this way. Now let's imagine, now I have some funds, which is this. Okay, it will show you the amount you are having. Okay, I have it in my funding account. Let's imagine I want to move it to the unified account to do some trading. All I'm just going to do is you put the name of the coin here, or you click this arrow to show you a drop down. So you select the coin, then you choose the amount you want to move. So in this case now, if I do maximum, you can see the amount has entered here, and the next thing for me to do is I'll now confirm. Okay, once I click on confirm, the money will move into that account I want it to move to. And if I also want to take it out of there back to where it came from, just follow this process. It is so easy. Just follow the process. Okay, so that is how that is. So don't forget, we use the transfer button for that. Okay, so now let me take you to the real deal of the day. That is, you want to buy an asset, okay, and you want to maybe you want to wait for the asset to go up a little bit in price and you resell to make profit. It's very, very easy. It's just as easy as, but first of all, before you do that, you must have USDT. Okay, in my previous videos, I've taught you how you can buy USDT using the P2P platform on this exchange. So just go through those videos, okay? Then you can buy USDT. Once you buy USDT, it means you are going to be having USDT in your account. Then once you have USDT, then you are going to come here, come to trade. You can see that. So let's click on trade. So once you click on trade, it brings you here to this platform. This is the buy and sell or trade platform. Okay, now the first thing you want to do is you want to choose the assets you want to buy. So click on these pairs. You are going to see a pair here. Okay, as my arrow is indicating, click on that pair. Okay, so let's do that. Let's click on that. So now once you click on that pair, it brings you to an array of assets that you can choose from. So let's imagine we want to buy Bitcoin. Don't forget, you already have USDT. That is, USDT is the currency we are using to buy any asset. Okay, now you can see on the menu, you can see Bitcoin, BTC, USDT. They will come in pairs like this: BTC, USDT, meaning USDT is the currency we are using to buy BTC. If it is Ethereum, you are buying this Ethereum paired with USDT, meaning USDT is the currency to buy the Ethereum. You can see as it goes. So now let's click on BTC. Let's assume we want to buy Bitcoin. Let's assume the price of, you have been monitoring and you see that, oh, the price of Bitcoin is quite low now. Okay, good. I have some amount in USDT. Let me buy Bitcoin and hold it till when the price is high again. So once the price is high, you sell it and you make profit in USDT. Okay, so let's click on Bitcoin and now you can see. So it's going to bring you this interface. Okay, now on this interface, there's a lot of things to look at. You can see the buy is already on green, so we'll leave it on green because we are buying. Okay, if we want to sell, we click sell, but we are coming to that. But now let's deal with buying. Okay, then you will see this space here. You see limit. Okay, now limit order. Limit means you don't want to buy immediately, but you want the price maybe to get to a certain level. You still want it to drop down to get to a certain level, and once it gets to that level, the system should buy for you. Then you put the price, then you leave it on limits. You leave it on limits, okay? And you put the quantity, you set the price you want to buy in USDT. Maybe it's $10, you put it there. Maybe it's $20, maybe it's $30, you put it there, okay? You just put it here. It will show you the quantity. Or you can use this this cursor here. You can draw it to any space. Okay, you want to buy 35% or 40% of your funds, 50, 60% or 100% of your funds, you can as well use that. Okay, then it's going to give you the order value here too. Okay, so that is how to do that. Then you now come here to click on buy. You now come here to click on buy. Okay, but if you want to buy immediately, like the current market price, you can see that here is showing you the current price. You can see how the price is moving. Okay, maybe now you don't want it to drop further. You want to buy immediately at the current market price. Then you come back to this limit here. You can see there's a drop down arrow by it. So we click on that drop down arrow. Let's do that. We'll click on it. So it's going to give you stuff like this. You see this, the limit, this market, and so on and so forth. So for the purpose of this particular presentation, we are going to be limiting our focus. So what you are going to click here now is markets. It means you want it to buy for you immediately at the current market price. You don't want to wait for the price to either drop or go up before it places your order. Okay, you want the order immediately placed, so you are going to click on market. So let me show you that. Once you click on market, you can see that here is now showing markets. It's showing market. Okay, so once it shows that, then you set the rest parameters. Order value, maybe you want to buy $10 worth or $20, you put it there, and all that and all that. Okay, then once you have done that, it's so easy. Then just click on buy. Click on buy straight. Immediately it processes your order and it will buy for you. So once it does that and buys for you, so all you just need to do is come back to your assets again. You can see assets. Okay, once you come back to it, you are going to find it here in trading accounts. You just open it up, click on it, then you are going to find your Bitcoin here. You are going to find your Bitcoin here. You can see Bitcoin. So the amount you bought will be here. Okay, and you can just leave it. You can just leave it and keep watching. So once you see that the price is going up, maybe you bought $10 worth. Okay, you know $10 will reflect here, and you now see as the price is going up, the price will be changing. It will increase to $10+, $11, $15, $20, $30, and so on. And when you see that it has gotten to a price that you think it's okay for you to take profit, that it has gotten to $15. Let me quickly, I've made $5 profit. Let me quickly sell it and take my profit, and maybe buy again, or wait for it to come down and buy again and sell. So you now go to sell by using the same trade platform, which is here. That's trade. So you click on it and do the same process. But now, instead of you to do buy, you won't do buy. Now you want to sell. We click on sell. So let's click on it and see how it goes. So let's click on sell. You see, you click on it, it turns red. Okay, and don't forget I taught you about market and limit. Now you want to sell immediately at the market price, at the current market price that is showing here. Just go ahead, put in the value, or just use this cursor to drag to 100%, meaning you want to sell everything. Then click on sell. click on sell. Immediately it's going to sell for you. But if you don't want to sell immediately, you still think, oh, you should get to a certain price, then just come here and use limit, and it is this easy. Okay, so once you sell again, you just come back to assets, okay, and come back to your unified account. You are going to see the amount here, all you sold in don't forget, in this particular case, we treated Bitcoin. It could be any asset, okay? So you are going to see your whole Bitcoin here that you sold. And if you want to take, you are not going to see it as Bitcoin now. You have sold it already. So you are going to see it as USDT. Yes, as USD, because you have now sold a Bitcoin. You have sold it into USDT. So you are going to have the whole amount as USDT. So you can keep repeating the process of buying and selling to make more profit and more profit. But now if you want to take your USDT out, like, oh, you need money, you want some of this, you've made enough profit and you want some of this money converted into your local currency and spend money. So all you need to do is let's go back, is you now have to transfer that money. You know it is in your unified trading account. You now have to transfer it into your funding account. And this was the first thing I taught you. All you are going to do is use a transfer button, okay, and follow the process I started with. So transfer it from the unified to the funding. Then once it gets to your funding account, it will get here as USDT. Then you can now follow my instructions in my previous video where I told you how you can now sell it into your local currency. You cannot use this platform that I just taught here now to sell into your local currency. To do that, you go to use the P2P platform. Let me show you. There is a P2P platform, peer-to-peer. It means peer-to-peer platform. You come to home, then from home you come to more. Okay, you come to more. Okay, then from more it shows you P2P, peer-to-peer. That is P2P trading. Okay, you click on it, then you will see a lot of people who are waiting to buy or to sell. So here you want to sell. Here, if you want to buy USDT, this is where you can see a lot of traders waiting. All you just need to do is you click on sell, because you want to sell your USDT now into your local currency. Okay, but before you do this, you must have inputted your bank account and do some verifications, okay, which you find in my first video of this series. Okay, and here you can see the exchange rates, and here you can sell into your local currency, and within minutes the money enters into your bank account and you are good to go. It is very easy to use these exchanges. All you need to do is learn, practice until you become very used to it and until you become a master of this. So I hope this knowledge is worth your while, and I want to thank you for staying tuned and watching this video. And I hope you've learned a lot and you'll be able to make use of this knowledge to profit yourself. Thank you. My name remains Abiodun Ifeke Smith. Once again, your digital wealth expert. Thank you and God bless.